Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another evening. Where we are going to bring you a lot of interesting news lined up today, friends. And welcome Renu, welcome Vinod, welcome Sonal, welcome Maya. So it's quite interesting that today, Salman Khan was recently seen in a press conference, stating that he will be the host of Filmfare Awards, and he was, preaching a lot of his gyan in that press conference, and he said that the OTT platforms should have only very very clean content without any sex, nudity, violence, and it should be very very pure and clean. So we'll be getting to that, friends. Hi Anuradha, welcome. Hi Sonal, Gloria. So friends, today let's start off with this wonderful tweet from Yasmin, Justice for SSR, and she says this: a 75-year-old father lost his only son. You can't bring his son back. You can't bring his smile back, but you can give him peace by serving fair and fast justice. Don't stretch the case anymore, please. SSR case delay helps accused at the rate CBI headquarters at the rate PMO India, HMO India, and IPS Association. So this is a very good tweet by this person, and it reminds us that how important the SSR case is, especially, and we have been following it up for the past 3 years almost. So, and yet no update from the CBI, unfortunately. And but the fortunate thing is that today I just opened my Twitter account, and you can see what is trending, friends. You can see that hashtag Sushant Singh Rajput is trending with 1,468 tweets. So it is amazing, isn't it? People have not forgotten about Sushant Singh Rajput even after almost 3 years, right? Hi Vidya, how are you? Has Uluk Khan suddenly turned into Mr. Clean? Asks Sonal Vora. Yes, he seems to be preaching. Now he has become a preacher, Sonal. Case of pot calling the kettle black, says Maya. Welcome, Maya. Hi, Lakshmi ji. Hello, Priya ji. Good evening to you and rest of the Candid Meena family. If we want to have a clean film industry in India, we need to get rid of Ulu, Chulman, and SRK to the anti-national Amir. Yes, Sonal, not only these people, many other people, in fact, right? You have the Buddha, right? The famous Buddha. And you have many others, his daughter, right? And you have many other nepotistic people in the film industry, in Bollywood especially. And also you have, key politicians in both BJP and Congress, right? So now this is a very interesting development, friends, is that Anurag Thakur, who he is the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, as you know. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and Amazon India has signed an MOU with the aim to leverage industry collaborations, skill development, and global discoverability of Indian film students and production and promotion of Indian content. The ceremony was attended by Anurag Thakur and Varun Dhawan. Informing the public about the MOU, Anurag Thakur tweeted that Indian media and entertainment industry is a contributor to India's creative economy, and he believes that engagement with the industry will lead to opportunities to make India a global content and production hub and a leader in the M&E sector. He mentioned partnerships between content creators and content consumers, between the private and public sectors, and between citizens and government. Thakur said that the partnership would help strengthen industry academia linkages through scholarships, internships, and master classes for students at the Film and Television Institute of India and Satyajit Ray Film and Television Institute of India. He noted that this is an initiative to uh, reduce the struggle period for talented artists from prestigious film institutes in the country. Actor Varun Dhawan was felicitated at the event. So you can see how Varun Dhawan, is given so much of importance in this particular event, especially from the likes of Anurag Thakur. So this is what Anurag Thakur tweeted. During today's Amazon partnership launch, I was delighted to learn that Varun Dhawan's father, David Dhawanji, immensely cherished his FTII days and fondly narrated how it had shaped his cinematic journey. So, friends, you can see how closely, BJP ministers, certain BJP ministers are, very giving so much of importance to Bollywood people and especially the nepotistic kids like Varun Dhawan. And from this association, you can see how with Amazon, right? Amazon and INB ministry, they are launching this MOU for skill development. So it particularly says that this is an initiative to reduce the struggle period for talented artists from prestigious film institutes in the country. Now it's kind of ironic that they say that this is for talented artists when they don't know what's exactly happening in Bollywood and other film industries. Is that you have many cases of so-called suicides, which is being shown as suicides, but it is actually murders, as we all know, right? Good evening, Ganesh. It's actually strange that SSR family is silent for such a long time. Yes, Ganeshji. Oh my God, Fekta will boycott Footpathya now. She can never make clean content, says Gloria. Kejo, Fekta, YRF, the present order needs to be jettisoned, says Sonal. Shulman has always maintained a clean image on screen, but pictures of, yeah, absolutely, Priya. SSR Justice Movement has brought us all together in ways unimaginable. It is not man-made. Yes, it is divine. No wonder it is still going strong. Yes, it is a very divine movement, Maya, and that's the reason why even after 3 years, it is still trending on Twitter, right? Har Har Mahadev, Mohini, welcome. Anurag and Golgappe Wale are two sources in Indian government who support these people. Varun was facilitated for what? Yes, Gloria. The Big Boss starlet Pooja Mishra has exposed Chulman and his brothers, but no media police has gone deep to check details. Yes, Priyaji, and you can see how closely protected these key Bollywood people are, because they have contacts in the top political level, and so they are immune to almost everything, and they have the best lawyers to get them out of any case which is filed against them, right? Ministers are now being wooed now by entertainers. This is so they survive and make money. Yes, Sonal, you can see how Bollywood is trying to make its friendships with many other ministers in the BJP government also. Has Karajan Hindustani been arrested in Gujarat? Is she becoming the next Nupur? Should she not get police protection instead of harassment? We are trying to get in touch with her, Mayaji, but she has not got back to us. So her condition at the moment, we have no idea at the moment. How by promoting nudity and targeting the religion? And another Nepo kid says Mohini. Yes. Why is it whatever Varun Dhawan does always seems over the top? I mean, Vidya, see, Varun Dhawan is a nepotistic kid, and he is being, shoved down our throats, right? He is given so much of importance because he's the son of David Dhawan, and in spite of so many flops in his career, He's being promoted by SRK at the Neeta Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center, and also by the likes of Salman Khan. And he's also given a lot of importance from Karan Johar. So these are all the key people who decide the success of a star in Bollywood, or an actor, I would say. Boycott Bollywood, says Mohini. Suprabhadam Vidyaji, welcome. Varun must have been felicitated for kissing Gigi Hadid, says Maya. That's hilarious, for lifting Gigi on stage. Hi Pansy, welcome. SSR Justice movement is organic, where people globally raising their voice. Yes, it's an organic movement, and that's the reason why it is sustaining for 3 years, Mohini. Disha can be the next victim of depression, says Ganesh. I mean, it looks like Disha is also given a lot of importance from the likes of Salman Khan, right? But few months ago, Pooja apologized to Chulu, saying that she was mentally unstable and therefore she unintentionally accused him. She would like to make amends, probably threatened. Yeah, because we don't hear anything from Pooja Mishra lately, Gloria. And maybe she is threatened. So, coming to a next piece of news, friends. And you can see this poster, and this is from Adi Purush, and you can see Taran Adarsh, right, the film critic and trade analyst, and whatever he is, who said that one day he will say that Patan was making 500 crores, and then the next day he said, oh no, it just crossed 200 crores or something. Now he is going to promote this film Adi Purush, and you can see that how he is promoting it. And 16 June is when this film is releasing in IMAX, and you can see the kind of look that Lord Hanumanji is given in this film. He looks nothing like Lord Hanumanji, and he looks something in the likes of this Ovesi, right? And you can see from the previous serials, you can see how Lord Hanumanji was correctly portrayed in terms of the looks and makeup. So you can see how Bollywood is very selective in its creative freedom, and they try to make it look like Mughal rulers. They try to make the gods and goddesses look like Mughal rulers in this particular film, right? Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, friends, is with regards to Bhai or Salman Khan. So apparently, Salman Khan, there was the Filmfare Award conference, and from taking a dig at the award shows, he said that the five superstars in Bollywood will continue to give the younger generation a run for their money. So apparently, Salman Khan says that there's no potential talented youngster in Bollywood who can match up to the likes of himself, SRK, Amir Khan, Ajay Devgan, and Akshay Kumar. These five people cannot be replaced, according to Salman Khan. And Salman Khan said that these five, including himself, will give the youngsters a run for their own money. So, which means to say that he does not want to give any opportunity to any youngster, and he does not mind, playing the role of a young teenager opposite a girl his daughter's age, right? Any updates on the SSR case? No, Anup, unfortunately not. The lungi dance of Footpath Khan is very horrible, and yeah, I saw poster from Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan and scooter in front of a temple. Yes, Mohini, and like we said, he's using South Indian film stars like Venkatesh, Ram Charan, and he's trying to cash on their popularity and fan clubs and trying to, get some viewership for his film. They want to show God with six-pack abs. Yes, Ganesh. So this is the Bollywood visualization of Hindu gods. I saw that. Will share if I find that news. Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Yes, to you also, Savitri. This Pagal Bhai considers himself actor. Bullshit. He can't even utter anything properly. Yes, Savitri. So coming back to what Salman Khan said, and this is one key point which he said. And also the second key point was the actor took the opportunity to bat for censorship on OTT platforms, mentioning how clean content always works better. He also added that the actors who do not want to do bold scenes are left behind. I really think that there should be censorship on the medium, on the OTT platforms. All these vulgarity, nudity, gali galouch, which is swearing in, should stop. Salman further added that now everyone is watching content on the phone and can be accessible to even young kids. 15 to 16-year-old kids can now watch this content on their phone. Would you like it if it is your young daughter watches it, giving an excuse she's using the device to study? The cleaner the content, it will be better and will also have a larger viewership. You have done it all, love making, kissing, and exposing scenes. And when you enter your building, your watchman is watching the same. So I don't think that's right for security reasons. Also, we don't need to do that. You don't need to cross the boundary. We live in India. It was way too much before. It has been curbed. So apparently, I don't know what he is talking about. Apparently, he seems to have become a saint by saying all these sentences, right? So I'll just show you one of the scenes in his earlier films in which you can see, half-naked men, and along with, Disha Patani, she is dressed like an item girl in this particular song. So you can see the kind of hypocrisy, Salman Khan Bhai is, doing. Namaskaram, Ashok. It's time to be retired, the three Khans. Yes, Mohini. Boycott Adipurush. Yes. Venkatesh is no great actor. He says he's interested only in money. Telugu world is also full of filth. Yes, Sonal, especially the likes of Pooja Hegde and Rashmika Mandana. They will do anything to sort of get a lot of attention, fame, and money, and so that's why they are seen buttering all these actors like Salman Khan and many others. Former Congress Defense Minister's son Sunil Antony joining BJP today will bring a change in Kerala politics. Maybe, Maya, but as far as I'm concerned, Kerala, for BJP to come in Kerala, it will take another maybe 20 to 30 years, I guess. I'm not very confident in Kerala politics in terms of BJP, someday having a chief minister in Kerala. Venkatesh is no great actor. Yeah. Hi, Ushma. Nice to see you after a long time. No one wants to see the Khans. We want content like Pushpa says, Alka. And that's the reason why, Alka, that people like you have the power to decide, what becomes a hit and what doesn't. So you had the power to decide not to watch their films. And the more awareness you spread about boycott Bollywood movement and the SSR, case, the more good content will come out in many film industries, like you had Kantara and many other good films. Hi, okay. Chulman suddenly worried about kids' mental health. His UK twin boys have seen some of his horrible movies and commented, okay. Chulu talking about clean stuff, all hanky panky can only happen. And Galaxy, yes, I mean, this guy, you know, Chulman has been very lucky in terms of his life so far, right? Because he has got away with so many cases, and his luck has always been on his side so far up to now. But just over the few years, you had the threat from Lawrence Bishnoi, right? And that is when he seemed a bit nervous, in the media. But I don't know if it is like staged, if it is a publicity stunt for his film Kisi Ki Bai, and this threat letter, from Lawrence Bishnoi gang, right? We really don't know at this point of time. He bought a gun, he bought a bulletproof, a vehicle. He has security in his house, right? Hi. Friends, coming to the next piece of news, and it's again Chulman, and you have a lot of Chulman today news, friends. And apparently, Salman Khan was on fire at the press conference, and he slammed the young actors for not for charging huge amounts of money, and said that they cannot tire him. Himself, SRK, Amir Khan, Ajay Devgan, and Akshay Kumar will, really give them a run for their money. Now, he also spoke about, Rohit. If he, many people was wondering if he's talking about Rohit Shetty, and the filmmakers who is known to make film entertainers. He also admitted that many films in Bollywood were not doing well, and so many people were of the assumption that he was indirectly talking about Rohit Shetty, who made this film Circus, and that was a huge flop. All this talk about clean movies is to be heard by ministers to get a clean sheet and a fresh lease of Bollywood life. Continued popularity and money making. Yes, Sonal. I love Lawrence's interview. He's just so confident. Wish him success and in executing his wish. We have the weapon in our hand, that is boycott them and show them their awqat. Yes, Mohini. And this is the power which the public has, right? And this is the reason why Sunil Shetty was seen begging in front of Yogi Adityanath. Now, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's with regards to the Sukesh Chandrasekhar case. And apparently, Jacqueline Fernandez was summoned by the ED on Wednesday in connection with the money laundering case. And now, additional sessions judge Shailendra also asked ED to place on record the forensic science laboratory report on the next date of hearing, as it has been abnormally delayed. Jacqueline has been made co-accused in the case while ED was also present before the court. The court had granted Fernandez permission to travel to Dubai to attend the PepsiCo India conference from January 27 to 30th. Taking note of the ED submissions, they will be filing a supplementary prosecution complaint and also be placing on record the FSL report. Delhi Patiala House Court has listed the matter for further hearing on April 18th. ED has been conducting investigations in the case of money laundering in the case of Sukesh. So apparently this case, has been going on, but it looks. Jacqueline Fernandez. It really. I'm really shocked as to the kind of freedom that she's being given to travel outside India, especially Dubai, of all places. Just like that, when she is involved in this particular case, how can she just travel outside the country, right? So coming to the next piece of news, and as we said earlier, that there are a lot of deaths in the film industry in India, especially with related to outsiders. And this young, beautiful actress, what's the latest on this particular case? So now, apparently, according to latest news reports, this actress, she's an ODI actress. Rashmi Reka Ojha died at her rented home in Bhubaneswar's Nayapalli area. She was found hanging from a ceiling fan on the night at So, as per the report, her father has accused Rashmi Reka's live-in partner, Santosh Patra, of her death. A senior police officer investigating the matter has registered a case of unnatural death. A suicide note was found where the late actress mentioned that no one was responsible for her death. The police are waiting for the postmortem report to arrive. Prima facie, it seems to be a case of suicide, as she left behind a note stating that no one is responsible for her death. Miss you, Baba. I will miss you from heaven. I am a bad girl. Speaking to the media, her father told them that he got to know about his daughter's sudden demise from Santosh. Now, Santosh is the live-in partner of this actress who died. He went on to reveal that Ojha was not picking up his calls since Saturday and later. The landlord of the house informed him that Rashmi Reka and Santosh were living together as husband and wife. The family was unaware of the live-in relationship. Rashmi Reka, hailed from Jagat Singhpur district, rose to prominence with her stint in the daily soap. Her tragic demise has sent shockwaves across the industry. So apparently, you can see how many such young actresses. I would say I do feel suspicious in this particular case as well, friends, because why would she just commit suicide when she has got many offers. She's quite successful, right? It looks very suspicious, and yet it's quite unfortunate that innocent youngsters in India still pursue a career in the film industry in India when they know it is so dangerous with all kinds of creepy people, creepy producers, and all sorts of shady characters inside this film industry. I don't know why these Srikanth, Akshay, and other actors accept their age gracefully and do the role which suits their age and given to chance to young talent. Why so much insecurity? It's not only insecurity is just one factor. I mean, they don't want the money, right? It's all about the money and fame, because there's so many crores and crores of money which they can put in their pocket instead of giving it to someone else. Why would they, if given a chance, give that money to some youngster, right? In Jackie's case, the court ticked off ED, saying that she has not been arrested yet for such a serious offense. The ED lawyer remains silent, not contesting her bail. So Maya, it's quite it is quite disappointing. Whatever is said and done, that there's nothing which at the moment where arrests have been made in the case of film personalities lately, right? No film personality has been arrested for a long period of time. So this is the sad truth, right, for India today, because we know that there are certain ministers in the ruling government who is sort of has a soft corner for the film industry. No, she's not, Mohini. So you can see, Sonal, even you understand that it's all made up. Who would write a suicide note saying, "I'm a bad girl," right? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Yes, this is what's happening, Mohini. So you can see the pattern. You're understanding how mainstream media is not reporting this. They don't think it's a big issue, right? I mean, it's just another young, young Indian girl or boy who's being murdered, who's being butchered, right? How is it important for their TRP? It's not TRP worthy, and that's why maybe mainstream media is not taking this seriously. Bollywood is so talentless that only vulgar content and abuses are the reason for success in OTT. Without it, it'll be like any Salman movie brainless. So that's why Salman Khan is worried about this kind of content, giving his content competition, because in his film you don't need to apply any sort of brain, and people prefer to watch vulgar content over his content, and that's why he does not want vulgar content in the OTT platform. So people will have no choice but to watch his film, and that's the plan, I guess. Live-in arrangements are becoming an additional opportunity for abuse to women, forced prostitution, and other ills like murders disguised as suicides. Yes, Sonan, and you can see how the film industry is a nightmare for any young girl, especially who's pursuing a career in the film industry. Yeah, Kajal being arrested so quickly on complaint of hate speech, where she just spoke of arming oneself in these difficult times, while Jackie is not for more dangerous money laundering charge. Yes, you can see how it's quite unfortunate as to how things are working in India at the moment, right? Everyone knows who's the godfather of the C grade actress Jackie, and this is the reason why she is not arrested. Yes, Dhanashree, that I mean, things. If you have some person in the higher up in the film industry, in the in a political party, you have good connects with the lawyers, like very powerful lawyers, then it's very highly unlikely that you will ever be caught in any sort of case, right? Because they know how the loopholes in the existing law is, where the loopholes are, and they will they'll make use of that particular loophole in the law, and that's how they get away. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is yet, as you know, this Bhojpuri actress Akansha Dubey, she was found hanging in a hotel room. The postmortem report claims that while the actress was not in a inebriated state, 20 ml of an unknown liquid had been found inside her stomach. Moreover, the mucous membrane of her stomach was choked, and she had injury marks on her wrist. The post-mortem report suggests that neither food nor liquid was present inside her stomach. She wasn't inebriated, and no traces of alcohol were found. However, 20 ml of an unknown brown liquid was found inside her stomach. Moreover, the mucous membrane of the stomach was also choked. It is being said that the mucous membrane might have been congested because of some cohesive materials. Her wrist had injury marks. The question now remains what liquid was found inside her body, and whether it was the reason why the mucous membrane of her stomach was choked. The actress's mother has accused Samar Singh and Sanjay Singh of her murder. She revealed on March 21st Samar Singh's brother Sanjay Singh had threatened to kill Akansha Dubey, while the actress herself informed her of over the phone. Sarnath Police Station SHO Dharmpal Singh said an FIR has been registered against Samar and his brother on charges of abetment of suicide and other relevant sections. So apparently, you can see it's clearly a murder, right? From whatever injury marks on her wrist and and whatever liquid was found in her stomach, right? It's clearly not a suicide. So you can see how these girls, innocent young girls, right? She looks so young, and you can see, unfortunately, her young life, has been taken away from her. And why is this happening? Because large majority of Indian population is unaware of what's really happening in the film industry. So let's take a few comments, friends. It is very sad that young talents are being deliberately eliminated. When this will stop, Mohini? It will only stop when people, the public, they gather as one, just like how they are boycotting Bollywood. They ask the relevant questions to people in the law, people, to politicians, to people in power, as to why so many young girls' lives are being taken away by the film industry, right? And nothing is being done. It is a game of money, yes, Moini. There was a tweet by someone who said Jackie is protected in higher person in Modi, very close to Modi, and tweeting him, asking him to give a hint. But I think we know who it is. See, Maya, I mean, all these things in Bollywood, right? You know that we have seen that Bollywood has very close connects with BJP political party as well as other political parties, and certain ministers have had their careers in Bollywood, right? Or at least in serials. And we have Golgappa minister, we have this INB minister. They all have very good connects with Bollywood. And so the thing is, I mean, it's kind of because if you remember in one of the sessions of MR Venkatesh sir, he clearly said that BJP may be trying to use Bollywood film stars in the next year's general election for canvassing for BJP, because they think that people like SRK, Salman Khan, have huge fan clubs and they are potential vote banks. So BJP is seeing them purely from an election point of view, and that's the reason why maybe BJP is not going hard on all these Bollywood people. But the next year we'll have to wait and see when BJP gets elected in power, and Modi ji has a very big majority, and he becomes the prime minister for the third time. Then people will have to ask BJP party, what are you going to do in the SSR case, right? What are you going to do against many other cases, especially why many film make producers and directors are making 1,000 crores just like that by making a certain film. Why no inquiry is being done by the ED or any other agency on those people? Nitesh, welcome. Why someone will commit suicide in a hotel? Yes, it is somewhat similar to Tunisha's case, Dhanashree. Yes, why would someone commit suicide in the film set, just like how Tunisha case was there? Har Har Mahadev, Suparna, welcome. Justice for SSR. Bollywood is not yet in priority list of government, but one day it will be like NCRT. Yes, if you're talking about certain yes, a certain chapter of the Mughals were, I think, taken out of the syllabus of in history book, right, in CRT. It's not only support, but also Bollywood may blackmailing politicians as they used to honey trap to get their work done. Yes, Nanda. So there are a lot of possibilities, Nanda, and it is very, very complicated and complex. We really don't know where the link is, but whatever the apparent links are, the Golgappa minister and many other people in the BJP ministry, especially, they are sort of close to Bollywood, and that's the reason why why cases are not getting importance and they're not getting updates, right? Because BJP is seeing certain cases like the SSR case as a electoral advantage or whatever, as a tool, unfortunately. Shreyasta had said in a session with Meenaji that after reading Ankita's facial expressions, that the girl is very confident, and for such a personality, hanging is not an option, says Maya. So, I mean, a lot of these actors and actresses, they are so confident. You can see how Riya Chakravarti is not at all nervous, and Cornerstone is giving her a lot of importance. She was seen in the sports awards recently, And also you have Rohan Rai, going to marry for the second time. So these are all, unfortunate, and it's kind of hurting for the people, especially the SSRians, that all these things are happening, and no one is taking any importance to the SSR case, right? Alka says if BJP does not do anything in the SSR case for innocent Sushant, then the public of Bharat should outro BJP government like how Mumbai stable government was uprooted, says Alka. And but who will be the replacement, Alka? We don't have any good replacement, unfortunately, for BJP at the moment, right? So coming to a next piece of news, friends, and it's with regards to Rahul Gandhi. Veteran politician Ghulam Nabi Azad blamed Rahul Gandhi squarely for his exit from the Congress and said that one has to be spineless to remain in the grand old party. Now, speaking after the release of his autobiography Azad, the veteran leader made it clear that he won't return to Congress and asked if Rahul is the reason why he's not in Congress party. He was quoted as saying, "Yes, not me alone, but at least a few dozen more, both young and old leaders. Once you are in Congress, you are spineless. You have to get operated." So that's kind of hilarious that Ghulam Nabi is, bitching on Rahul. So we bought the ordinance because we know that one should be ready that other parties will be in power too, and they would use it against us. It was a weak cabinet, and it should have gone ahead by bringing a law, and should have stuck by the decision of bringing the law even after Rahul Gandhi dismissed it as nonsense and tore it. So he was talking about Rahul Gandhi. Just recently he was disqualified as the MP, and I would let me say that Rahul Gandhi is the biggest strength for BJP all these years because of the kind of ridiculous statements he makes, and he's the unofficial, campaigner, star campaigner for BJP, and BJP really enjoyed having him in the opposition because he is not at all competent in terms of when you compare himself to Modi or anyone. Maybe if Congress had someone else apart from the Gandhis, maybe BJP wouldn't have had that much of vote share in 2014, I guess. Good evening, Winnie. Ghulam Nabi Azad is Ghulam Nahi Azad, says Sonan. Is it true that even Ankita was controlling SSR too? I have read in one of the articles in Bombay Times a few years back. Please clarify. See, I have not done very much intense study on Ankita Lokande, but Meenaji, she has done a complete research, and we have done a detailed research on this particular topic. But for me, it looked like Riya Chakravarti completely controlled SSR, and Ankita Lokande, I never seemed to be close to SSR. After that serial of Ekta Kapoor, right? Whatever that the serial name was called. We need to support fully BJP in state level and central level this time. Then we should demand them to do what we want. Yeah, this is the only choice which we have, Lakshmi, because at the moment we don't have a very good opposition as well. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button, share it with as many people as possible, because you can see how many deaths are happening in various film industries, and many youngsters are dying almost on a weekly basis in the film industry, and nothing can be done unless you spread awareness as to what really is happening. So with that, we will wind this session, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Until then, Jai Hind.